Welcome to Talkin Trash, and today we're at the Becker County Solid Waste Campus Material Recovery Facility. We're in the mattress deconstruction area, and I'm talking with Lisa. We're going to talk about mattress recycling, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. We actually have a great example here on the mattress of what's acceptable. We talked about clean and dry.
Yep.
Does it have to be perfectly clean?
It doesn't have to be perfect. We just don't want to, if it's been sitting outside and it's sopping wet or there's huge rips or stains. But here's an example of a stain that would be okay because it's
a typical, stain, or if there's a water stain or a baby wet the bed or whatever. That's okay as long as it's dry and, it can't be moldy and bug infested and filthy and sitting outside, so.
Because we have people working on them, not machines, so we have to be careful what we take in.
Again, if you wouldn't want to take it apart, neither do they. So the no mold, no bugs, no wet, sopping, that kind of thing. What can we? What's not acceptable?
So no major rips or stains, like she said. No child products, they're just too small and there's not enough material in them. No water beds or air mattresses, no car beds, no futon frames or bases. We can take the futon if it's detachable. None of the bedding, blankets, sheets, mattress toppers, that will just go in the garbage. We just want the mattress itself and box springs as well.
So in the last show we talked about the different layers, the fabric and the foam and a little bit of fiber. Now this mattress next to us, Lisa, this is really interesting. I don't know, Zach, you and Lisa want to work on that?
Yeah, so this is another example of an older mattress. This one has a lot more material to it and many more layers. So we would cut the top layer off again. So that would be this top fabric and foam. We actually have 2 layers of foam here. Here's one layer and then we've got some cotton. These layers are actually glued together. So we would separate those. We have another layer of foam. We have our recycled felt. And this one is really hard to separate because it's really soft. Some felts are tougher than others. And then we have this other material, kind of like a coconut fiber almost. It's rougher. And then we're down to our metal springs again. But these ones, you've got foam edges on them. Not every mattress has that. So we would have to take all of those off. And then just on the bottom side of the spring, the exact same layers, just going in the opposite process.
Yep. The cotton, the foam, the coconut fibers down here.
So like Sandy said earlier, all kinds of mattresses, whether they're new or older, there is plenty of variety.
There is. And so can we look at the piles of what kind of things have you collected that come out of the mattresses?
Sure. So off to my left, we've got 2 different piles of foam. We've got one we're starting to stack on a wood frame that actually came out of a mattress. And then we've also got a bin full of foam. We're working on condensing those. We actually have a lot of mattresses that have styrofoam in them. That sadly just goes in the garbage. We can't recycle styrofoam. Off to my right, we have 2 Gaylord bins full of the felt. So this stuff is softer. As you can see, this felt is more coarse. So we've got 2 full bins of that at the moment. Further down, we've got our bottom covers. So this is all the bottom. There's not much to it. And then next to it, we have our top covers. So that's the fabric and foam that's sewn together. We can't separate them because they're sewn together so well. And we've got a smaller pile of microfiber sheeting and cotton. So lots of materials within your mattress and box spring that you may not know.
Who would have thought, huh? So there are markets for most of these things. There's markets for the fiber, the felt, the fiber. And this foam. Kind of thing is made into carpet padding. So that's it, and it kind of looks like that almost. The foam is reused. They can shred that down. So there's different types of foam, and so that's why they're kind of separating the different kinds of foam out. We recycle all the metal in our scrap metal pile. The wood will be torn down, and we can put that in our pallet pile, and that gets shredded and used for, people can come out and get that. So we try and recycle, deconstruct and recycle as much as we can. If you have any questions, give our office a call. Becker County Environmental Services, 218-846-7310. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
And thank you, Zach. Have a great day.